This is my chicken. I'm using some drumstick and wash them off already in some vinegar and lemon water, or you can wash them off in some lime water. So this is about 2 pounds of chicken. Okay, so what I'm doing now, I'm just using my knife, a little knife, it's very sharp, and just putting some slice in my drumstick, that when I'm seasoning up my chicken, my drumstick, the seasoning can get in there. Okay guys, so this is how my chicken look when I slice up my drumstick. What I'm gonna do now, guys, is to put some olive oil on my chicken. You can use any oil you want. Just gonna put the olive oil on it. That's when it's in the oven. It just keep moist when it's baking. Okay guys, and next I'm gonna add some 1 teaspoon of black pepper, I'm gonna add 2 teaspoons of paprika for flavor and liquor and color. I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of onion powder. I'm gonna add 2 teaspoons of lawry seasoning salt. When I'm using this season, I don't put any salt in there because it already have a lot of salt, and the other rest I season them of salt, so I don't use any salt. Here I'm gonna use some garlic, ginger, and pimento seasoning. That's gonna use 1 teaspoon. You know, I love to use my dry herb already, so I'm gonna use 1 teaspoon of oregano. I'm gonna use 1 teaspoon of basil. And I'm gonna use some chili pepper, like just a bit, just for a little hotness in there. Look at it, not much, because this red chili pepper is very hot, so I'm just gonna use a little bit. Okay guys, so what I'm gonna add now is some barbecue sauce. I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of barbecue sauce. I'm gonna add some ketchup. I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of ketchup also. So what I'm gonna do next, guys, is to combine all of this together. And I'm gonna put it to marinate for half an hour. And then I just put it in my oven and let it bake. I'm gonna let this bake for 1 hour, but before it reach 1 hour, I'm gonna take it out and turn them over, that the other side can get to bake. Just want to make sure it's well seasoning. Yeah, just cleaning up the side. This wonderful juice on my chicken. Just gonna give it a taste. Yeah, well done. Just gonna marinate this for half an hour. Guys, what I'm gonna do next, this is my baking container. What I'm gonna do is to place some foil paper in there. What I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna put some oil in the baking container on the foil, that it can have a little moisture. I'm gonna use my hand and just spread it over my foil paper. Next, I'm gonna add my drumstick. This is my drumstick. Just gonna put all of this lovely seasoning on my drumstick. and this is how it looks. Just gonna put it in the oven now, let it bake for 1 hour. But before it reaches 1 hour, I'm gonna take it out and turn them over. Okay guys? Yes guys, I just take it out of the oven. So what I'm gonna do now is to just turn them over. Let the next side can get to bake. Just turning them over. See that juice down there? I'm gonna take out some and just pour some on the top of my chicken. Okay guys, so this is how the next side looks. So I'm just gonna put it back in for the next half an hour. And what I'm gonna do now is just gonna pour some of this juice. I'll just take it out of there, pour all of it back in there. Okay, so I'm just gonna let this bake for the next remainder of half an hour. Okay guys, what I'm gonna do now guys, my drumstick is almost out of the oven and I'm gonna make some gravy. So what I'm gonna use to make my gravy is some onion, scallion, bell pepper, green, yellow and orange, and then a tomato. I have thyme, scotch bonnet pepper and some garlic. So this is what I'm gonna use to make my gravy. My Dutch pot on. Just gonna pour some oil in there. Okay, not gonna pour a lot, just a little baby tip of oil. Okay. Oh, the pot is well hot. I'm gonna turn it down. What I do is to put all of my seasoning in my pot. Gonna add some water. Gonna add some ketchup. Gonna add some barbecue sauce. I'm gonna add some lawry seasoning salt. Not gonna put any salt in there, just gonna put a little bit of lawry seasoning salt. Then I'm gonna combine this together and then I'm gonna cover this and let it excuse me guys. I'm gonna cover this and let it steam for 5 minutes. Yes guys, this is how my gravy look. It's thick. So that, yes. So what I'm gonna do now guys, I'll just take out my chicken. Just gonna show you how it look. What I'm doing now guys, the gravy that I just make, I'm just putting it on my baked drumstick. Reason for that, because I throw out all the moisture that I get from my baked chicken and just pour it off, because I didn't want to use that to make my gravy, because that's a lot of fat and grease and oil. So that's why I made my gravy. So I'm just gonna put this chicken back in the oven and let it bake for an extra 10 minutes to get that gravy that I just put in to soak in the chicken. Yes guys, this is the finished look of my Jamaican oven baked drumstick. Guys, it is so good. I'm gonna put all the ingredients in the description box, so guys, you can subscribe and share and comment and tell me all about this recipe. Guys, big up on yourself guys, and thank you so much for watching. Bye and enjoy, and God bless you. Bye.